today.
Right. So you've got about 9,000 new condo units that are now unsold in New York. That's about an 8 or 9 year supply. And there are a lot of these buildings. There are already a couple big projects that have been put in default and quietly turned back over to the lenders. But a lot of these buildings were running out of time even heading into this first and second quarter. And if you have a period of, whether it's 3 months, 6 months of just very little activity, then you've got these lenders sitting on buildings where the costs made it so that the break even for a lot of these new developments was somewhere $3,000, $4,000, some of them $5,000 per square foot is your break even. So if you then have lenders taking those over and they have to sell them at $2,000 a square foot or $2,500, then you've got a lot of people holding the bag for New York real estate, which had attracted so much investment after the crisis, especially on the luxury side, right, who then hold these loans and lost buildings. And that's going to be, again, a broader feeding into this broader credit issue.
What does that look like, though, across the country? Meaning, how representative of this situation in New York is taking place in other cities?
Well, I think it depends on the segment. So the entry level of the real estate market for most of the country outside of New York is very strong. There's just very little supply. There's strong demand. I think these lower mortgage rates really help that part of the market. The higher end of the market, wherever you look at, whether it's Los Angeles, San Francisco, Texas, New York, Miami, there's just way too much supply. The building went crazy after the crisis. Everyone was targeting that part of the market. And there's just so much supply. Prices are coming down 20, 30%, but it's still not enough to unload it.
And that part of the market is the part that's most susceptible to declines in the stock market, too.
Exactly. Yeah. And it's a confidence game. People just, at that level, they can buy, but they don't want to.
Okay, Robert Frank, thank you.
Thank you, guys.
All right, coming up, major